Healthcare costs are astronomical and keep on rising. This has reached an epidemic proportion. Our healthcare system is a mess. People are going into huge debt and bankruptcy just to pay off huge healthcare bills and hospital stays. This must be addressed by keeping costs down and not allowing doctors and hospitals to overcharge patients. This industry is a huge money making operation. Getting sick is no fun to start with, and then one has to deal with the high cost of healthcare. Healthcare is a part of everyone's life. You are going to get sick. It shouldn't kill you financially. Insurance is the second highest bill that a family pays every month, next to their housing. This is driven by this industry. They are charging high costs of premiums to keep up with these high costs of hospital and doctor bills. We must rein in the costs. The FDA must oversee this industry. They are being allowed to make too much money. The cost of a hospital stay is off the charts. They charge exorbitant amounts for petty things such as Kleenex and latex gloves. If you ever look at your hospital bill, these costs are hidden and incomprehensible and also impossible to figure out. You need a concierge advocate just to decipher the bill. Some of the remedies to this situation are socialized medicine, such as they have in Britain and Canada, where all families pay the same amount of money a month to get the same amount of health care. This could be done in the US, but the lobbyists stop all these bills and laws to do this. Also, the FDA must regulate this industry. We have to put price guidelines on the cost of doctors, pharmaceuticals, and hospitals. They cannot be allowed to charge whatever they want. It must be brought under control. Take, for example, the EpiPen. The pharmaceutical company charges $600 for this pen that costs $25 to make. This is incomprehensible. Why should they profit like this at the expense of the patient? Also, these pharmaceutical companies, there's such a price difference in what they charge you for individual drugs. You could pay $25 for one drug, and another pharmaceutical company costs $750 a month. It costs the same amount of money to make the drug. How can this be? This industry has run amok and is truly out of control. These companies profit from the suffering of the patients, financially and physically. The expense to a patient of a hospital stay should not break them financially. They've gone through a terrible trauma to start with by getting sick, and then they have to endure further trauma from the insurance companies. We must regulate this industry, and I believe socialized medicine is the way to go.